Hello students, welcome to your computer class. Today we'll study a new topic, that is mail merge. Now what is mail and what is merge? Mail, as you know, that whatever letters we send to our friends, relative is called a mail. And what is merge? Merge means to join together. Now then, what's the meaning of mail merge? Actually, for this, you have to first understand a situation. Now, just think a situation when you have a birthday party and you want to call to your friends. You have many friends and relatives to whom you want to call in your birthday party. Now what do? We send invitations to our friends and relatives. Now, have you ever noticed that when we send invitation to our friends for some occasions like birthday party, most of the content of the letter is the same. What do we say? We say we request them to come to our birthday party or any such occasion on a specified time and day. And what is the difference? What in each letter? What's the difference? Only the difference is of the address to which we send. Now suppose you have to send 100 invitations. In that case, what are you going to do? Are you going to type those 100 letters to different people? Or is there any easy method so that you can avoid repetition so many times? Yes, there is a method. And here your word comes to help you. How? See, what happens in such cases when we have to send invitations or any message in which the content is almost the same and only the name and address of the recipients change, then what do? We write the content in one file and then name and address of the recipients in another file, and just we go on merging the content and the address, and we generate all these 100 letters. Now, to make the things more clear, we'll just go through your book. Okay, step by step, we'll understand how is it done and what is the use, how it is going to save our effort and time together. So, in your book also, here is a situation that it's written, students, how do your guardians send information of birthday party at your home to relatives and friends? Perhaps by talking to each one or by sending letters through email or post by sending SMS or information through WhatsApp. Of all this, there is one common thing, that the information, but the mobile numbers or email IDs are different. Means again, what I made you understand was that the main content will be the same. Only what will be different will be the name and address of the recipients, the people who are going to receive this information. Now, traditionally, this was done by typing or composing the content of information to be sent along with the name and address of each recipient. So, traditionally means in earlier days, what we used to do, suppose we have to send information to 100 people, we used to type 100 letters separately and we used to send it. But now This repeated process of sending the letters, of typing the letters 100 times has been reduced. Now, this process is repeated for all the recipients to whom the letters has been sent, which takes a lot of time and effort. Now, this can be done more conveniently and easily with the help of the mail merge facility. Now, there is also a method in which we can save time and our effort also, and the same work can be done very easily and efficiently, and that method is called the mail merge facility. Now come, let us see what is this facility. The mail merge is a feature of MS Word, in which the name and address of different recipients are merged. Merged means mixed together, and kept in one file, and each and of the address is merged with the common copy of letter, so that the same letter is addressed to all the recipients automatically. Now we will understand this step by step. When you will see how it is done, then you will have a clear picture of what I am speaking about. Okay. Now, before going to details, let us first see what are the advantages of mail merge. Now, why are we not using the technique that was prior existing? Okay, so why a new technique is needed? Number one, it saves time and effort. So instead of typing the same letter repeatedly many times, here what we do, we type the content at one time only, and then then what happens, that typing time and effort is saved. Okay, now it is easy to update all documents, and changes made in the main document get reflected in all the documents. Suppose now you just imagine a situation in which you have written letters, 100 letters to 100 people. Now, by mistake, if the date of your information is to be rectified, if you want to change the date, or if you want to change the time, then what will happen? You'll have to go to all those 100 letters and you'll have to change it. Yes, now this should not be, this is not very easy and convenient method, and this should not be very much what to say, it should not be very much supportive. It is not very much supportive. Okay, so it is easy for proofreading a single letter, that is the main document. Now you understand what is proofreading. Proofreading is, suppose when you write a letter, then what do? Once you go through it, that whether it is correct or not, whether I have made some mistake or not, so that is called proofreading. So you just, whatever written document is there, we go through it and we check for any errors. So if I will write 100 letters, so I will have to check 100 letters again and again. But if I write the main document at one place, then what will happen? That we will have to check it at one place only. Okay, once the data is created for some recipient, the same data source can be reused in future. Now, this you have to understand. Once the main document you have written, okay, so now if the same content I want to send to another 50 sets of people, okay, 100 you have already sent, again I want to give the same main content to another 50 set of people. Again will I go and write those 50 things? No, 50 times the same thing I am not going to write. So here what you can do, you can use the already written document and just you can give the names of the recipients separately and we can merge it. So in today's class we just learned this, it was an introduction to mail merge. We understood that mail merge is a facility provided by word processors so that we can send a particular content to different people without repeatedly typing the content, and we also just had a view of what are the advantages of the mail merge. So in our next class what we'll do we'll see how to do this. Okay, how to send a letter through mail merge. Okay, now children, your question answers of chapter 3 will be sent in your dashboard. Please copy it down from the dashboard. Okay, so here today I end my topic. Thank you, children.